Twitch, live on YouTube, live on Twitch, live on Kick. All right. How we doing, everybody? How's everyone today? It's been a minute. How's everyone feeling today? Everyone's feeling good? Has anyone traded any London session moves today? I don't know about you guys, but I actually took London session trades today for the first time in a long time, because you guys know me as the New York trader. But I saw some interesting price action today on gold. I noticed that there was a level of support over here, which price kept on respecting multiple times. And because of that, I've entered a cheeky little trade. So I've done a nice, sweet scalp over here. All right, looking at the chat, how we doing? Welcome, Hope, EMC Squared. I like that name. Amen. With the man, it's funny, bro. That's a funny name, but Salam Habibi to you too as well. Maria, how you doing, sweetie pie pie? That's cute. How you doing? How's everybody? All right, so let's get into the charts. We've got Annie, who's hyper right now between my legs, trying to bite me. Annie, I literally gave you a lot of chicken. What more do you want? My dog's trying to eat my legs. Okay, so let's break things down on the higher time frame. Let's begin. All right, let's get rid of the watermark so we can have a nice clean chart. Ow. Okay, so there we go. Perfect. So now let's get into the charts. We're looking at gold right now on a 4-hour time frame. Okay, so we could see a market structure shift has happened over here. For those of you who are wondering, you can actually catch me live on YouTube and Kick and Twitch. If you want to see like a full screen, I've got the same name on these social media platforms. So just like, come through. Hello AS, how you doing? It's been a while. It's been a while. At least you made it on time today. I never asked you this question, but do you trade it live like if you've got in a position live? Yeah, I did. I actually did go live a lot. Like I've gone live a plenty time. Like, okay, I started live streaming about 2 months now. And 2 months ago when I started live streaming, I literally was live trading. But the problem with live trading is a lot of people don't come to learn, and that literally goes against bro, you gotta record the beep because this is a new feature TikTok enrolled, and I literally saw that because TikTok's been bought by the US literally just a couple of weeks ago, so now they're enforcing the rules on it almost identical to Instagram, whatever. Extreme censorship, censorship. So that's what they're doing right now. That's like the downfall of TikTok basically. So that's why I'm on Twitch and YouTube and Kick, especially Kick, which is, you could bleep all you want and no one's gonna say anything. But at least this bleep thing kind of protects me from, because sometimes I say the F word if I like lose money or whatever. Your name is censored. It's because you are a walking red flag, bro. You're an actual red flag. I never asked you this question, but did you trade? Yeah. So to come back to what Maria's question was, I used to trade live all the time, but the problem with trading live is people actually end up coming on. Hey Odette, yes, I am early today, trying a different schedule. So yeah, coming back to your question, Maria, is that I used to trade live, and I still do very rarely. But the people that come through my lives when I go live trading, they're only copy traders. They're only looking to copy signals and to copy trades, and it's not exactly the kind of people I want to attract into the trading community. You know what I mean? Because people like that, they're not here to learn. They're just here to copy trades, copy signals, and stuff like that. So I'm not exactly a huge fan of those people, because those people, they do not want to learn. They generally don't want to learn. Isn't that right, little Annie? Little mom punchkin. She wants to sit on my lap, even though she's a massive dog at this point. She still wants to sit on my lap. Okay, so I'm bullish on gold because first things first, okay? You guys can see For those of you who are on TikTok, you can see like in this area, you see my hand over here, there's a full screen button. Literally click on it so you'll be able to see the full screen of the chart, okay? So we're looking at it on a higher time frame over here, and you could see how old is Annie? She is 4 months and a half, believe it or not. This huge thing is 4 months and a half. So we're looking at a higher time frame right now. Price is bearish for gold. See that? Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And Annie, calm down. Now we had relative equal highs over here, which shows you clearly that price is struggling to go higher. Okay. However, there was a market structure shift that happened over here. Exactly over here, right? This lower high was taken out. Okay. Aggressively, might I add. Okay. This one over here and this one over here. So because those lower highs were taken out, you can clearly see, let me add it. Okay. You can clearly see this lower high was taken out, and from that, price has literally created a perfect fair value gap. Like literally the lower high, this large candle over here, it's technically, it means 45%, but let's just say 50%. 50%, like this is the perfect entry point. It created a massive fair value gap, a massive imbalance was created and left behind. And from that imbalance is precisely where price came down, okay? At the imbalance level, it filled it here, went up, failed to go higher, came back down. Okay? It literally came to the entrance of the imbalance, like the massive imbalance, the candle, the break of structure candle, right? This is the break of structure over here. It came and respected the opening of the imbalance, as you can see on multiple occasions, with a sweep after a sweep after a sweep, and then the final sweep. And now, interestingly enough, yeah, she does hug. Interestingly enough, price is, it looks like on a higher time frame, as you can see, it's struggling to go higher. Annie, you touch the keyboard one more time, Habibi. As you can see, price is struggling to go higher from over here, okay? It's literally, at this point, this is a very important level, okay? 4,466. Very, very, very important, all right? At this exact level over here is precisely where price came down. It respected this level and it came down further. It came to the opening of the imbalance. And then from there, it rejected and did a lot of sweeps. Now we are precisely back to the same point where the break of structure has happened. But as you can see, price right now is indecisive of where it is going. It's very indecisive. It's not going higher. It's not going lower. It's trying to figure out where it's going. So at this point right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open Forex Factory. Let's see what's in the news today. We have unemployment claims. All right. But it's not a red folder news. It's actually a orange folder. So it's going to affect the market very vaguely. It's nothing crazy. And we've got Governor Bailey speaking, which is not USD. So we don't have real news today for the US market. Obviously, the orange folder is not that important. However, it's still valid. It's still an important level. So very likely, as you can see, price is respecting this level, and it's all bullish candles. What I'm anticipating is, since there was a break of structure, I'm only looking to buy. Hence my position today. Am I going to enter a position now? Not sure. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I like to trade sessions, and we've already passed London sessions. We're literally in between London session and pre-New York session. So since we're in between both of them, I don't like the liquidity in this area, because in this area, what happens from my experience is that price ends up consolidating. So it ends up creating imbalances, and then these imbalances get filled. And then after it gets filled, it goes back and it rejects and it goes the opposite way. So on this occasion, it's not something like it's not the right timing for me to trade. Yeah, it is. It is Annie trading session. It's more like Annie harassing session. I don't know if you guys can see her. She's literally so tall right now. Yeah, you can kind of see her a little bit on YouTube. You can. She's so tall right now. Okay, so Any questions so far? Any questions so far based on what I said before we go to the next topic? Yeah, mashallah, she really is huge. Fundamentals say it's not time to go up. Maybe it'll go down. Really mixed war news. Absolutely, it is very mixed war news. You got to keep in mind that Trump is literally saying we are having negotiations with the Iranians, and you know we're having negotiations with the Iranians. And all right, guys, just do me a favor. I'm just gonna put her on a leash. Just give me a second. Come here. All right, so back to what I was saying. You guys might hear her barking, so forgive me on that part. But coming back to what I was saying, you got to understand that Trump, what he's been doing is he's been telling the world that, you know, we are having negotiations with the Iranians and things are good. And then at the same time, they attack Iranians at Keshem Island or whatever. And when they attack the Iranians, they're calling it self-defense. So it doesn't really make sense, right? We're in negotiations with them, but we're also attacking them. And the Iranians, obviously, they attacked back. They attacked Kuwait. They attacked Bahrain. And there was casualties in Kuwait. It was pretty bad, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. The footage that came out looks bad. So obviously, it's a clear escalation. And the Iranians said they walked away from the negotiating table. Like they're not talking to the U.S. So that being said, it's creating a system of the price is not sure of what to do, which is why you can see it on a very high time frame. We're looking at it on a 4-hour time frame right now. You can clearly see that price doesn't know what to do. You could clearly see it, right? It doesn't know what to do. It doesn't know if it's going to go higher or lower, higher or lower. This is a bit of a consolidation. And then it dropped and then it went up. This is the part when the Iranians attacked. It basically from there, price of gold went up. And now after they attacked the Iranians at this time, this is the attack, and at this time, this is where they said this was a act of self-defense. Any more attacks, and we will retaliate. So because of that, price came back down. So right now we are at a point where it's respecting what's these levels. It's literally respecting the technicals at this point. But there isn't enough liquidity to push it higher. And the reason why there isn't is because you got to understand gold, it is a fundamental gold is a fundamental how do I say it? Gold is it relies on fundamentals more than technicals. Because at the end of the day, gold is what, guys? What is gold? What is gold? It's not a forex. It's not an indice. What is it? It is. You guys know the answer? It's a safe haven. It's a commodity. Correct. Absolutely. You guys are absolutely right. It's a mineral. Exactly. So minerals, okay, or commodities. No, it's not safe. Yes, you guys are absolutely correct. Everyone is correct, right? It's a commodity. So because it's a commodity, commodities entirely react on fundamentals. They entirely react based off of geopolitical events. You have to understand that, guys. You cannot forget the fact that gold. Okay, you guys need to understand everyone trades gold, right? Because this is what's hot right now. Okay? It's like in terms of music, everyone listens to rap or hip hop, right? Commercial music, the ones that you find in the radio, Virgin Radio or whatever. You guys hear the mainstream music, which is usually hip hop. Just because everyone listens to hip hop does not mean hip hop is the best genre. Okay, there are better genres out there. Okay, for me, I'm a rock person. I like rock music. So for me, I will always choose rock. But I find rock to be more easier to listen to than hip hop. So because I enjoy the instruments, etc., etc. So gold is the same thing. Gold, it's mainstream. Everyone, the puppy's in the cage right now. Everyone is into gold because house music it's you need the right mood for it. But yes, I do like house music. Gold, okay, at the end of the day, it's a commodity. And commodities, they react based on geopolitical events, okay? When Iran says they're closing the Hormuz Strait, the price of oil goes out. It goes up, okay? Same thing with gold, because it's a limited natural resource. Now, if you look at the stock market, okay, let's head over to the stock market, okay? If you head over to the stock market, we're gonna go on the daily time frame right now, okay? And I'm gonna remove all these levels. Let's hide them. If you look at the stock market, this is the daily time. Let's go on the weekly time frame. Forget the daily. Okay, look at the stock market. You guys see it? It is simply, this is week by week. It just keeps going higher and higher and higher and higher. And this rise over here, this is like, it's like a streak, you know, this streak is nonstop. It just keeps going higher and higher and higher. And you guys need to understand something about the stock market. These massive moves with the stock market, it has never happened in the history of the stock market. Like it really hasn't happened like this since like 1985. And the reason why it's acting this way is because you've got the S&P 500 or Nasdaq. Let's just focus on Nasdaq. 100 technological companies, right? So let's just open the heat map. Heat map stocks, S&P 500. Let's change it to the Nasdaq 100. Okay, so you can see the Nasdaq 100. You've got technology. It's mostly technology, right? So you got Amazon. You got Tesla. You got Google. You got Meta. You got Apple, Cisco, AMD, Intel, etc. Now you'll notice all of these companies. Okay, all of them, they are literally mostly in decline. Most of them are literally losing. They're not making that much money. Not enough money to make the price action react this way. They are not making enough to push price higher this way. The only reason why the stock market keeps going higher and higher and higher and it keeps creating higher highs and higher lows is because of AI. We have entered into a world of AI technology, right? A lot of you guys watching probably use ChatGPT every day, right? Or back then it was just ChatGPT. Now we've got Claude, we've got Kimi, we've got Microsoft Copilot, we've got okay, man, let me check from my phone. I literally have a folder called AI. We've got Gemini, we've got DeepSeek, we've got Meta AI, we've got Grok, we've got Perplexity, we've got Kimi, we've got there's a lot of AI, right? So every company, every technological company is heading towards AI. Everyone is pushing into AI. And because everybody's going into AI, that is the only reason why the stock market keeps going higher. Eventually, it's going to snap based on historical data, based on evidence, based on who is your dream husband? Based on historical data, based on all of this information, okay, you got to understand that price is literally reacting to AI advancements. That is it. Now, yes, everyone is interested in AI. Yes, everyone's interested in all these things, but you also got to understand that what goes up must come down. And the stock market has literally been going higher and higher and higher, and it just doesn't stop. And how do you fix that situation? You can't. We are retail traders. So, that being said, you have to be very careful when trading the stock market because it keeps going all-time highs. Every single day, it's an all-time high, and it just doesn't stop, except yesterday. Yesterday, I had a nice bearish move, and it was the first time I've taken a bearish trade, and as you can see, it smashed TP just a couple of minutes ago, or an hour ago. Me? Oh, that's so sweet of you. Okay, so that is the stock market for now. Any questions on that part? By the way, guys, my mentorship starts in an hour. For those of you who want to join my mentorship, it is free. All you got to do is come through the link 3 in the bio. There's a link tree over there. You can see join the community and join the Telegram. Once you're in the Telegram, just say, hello, I'd like to join the mentorship. So, yeah, Micron is pushing hard. Allah Maria. Santa Maria. What is the likely direction on gold? I think sell is favorable. Look, I'll be honest with you. The market structure right now for gold, the market structure is bullish, okay? But based on the liquidity that I'm seeing, it looks like it's going to go down. Based on the liquidity I'm seeing. Because look, at the end of the day, you're going to see what? Let's zoom out a little bit more, right? I'm going to stretch out the charts, okay? You guys, you're not going to see this on TikTok. You're going to see it on YouTube. You're going to see it on Kick. You're going to see it on Twitch. You're not going to see it on YouTube. However, if you want to see this on TikTok, right over here, in this area, there's a full screen button. So just click on that full screen. I'll give you guys a second. Could Iran affect to hit low while AI is booming? Look, when Iran seems like it's winning, this is something you'll notice. When Iran seems like it's winning the fight or the geopolitical tension, or if you see like videos on Al Jazeera or whatever news outlet or whatever, when you see videos of like rockets falling into the Middle East or Israel or whatever. Goddamn, what is up with my hair today? If you see rockets falling down coming from Iran and it looks like it's doing extensive damage, you're gonna see AI stock market going down. That's just what happens. Okay? But if the US wins and you start seeing like the US Navy hit something, they dropped a B-2 bomber and they're doing whatever and they're kind of like dismantling Iran piece by piece. My hair is bearish. If you see the US is dismantling the Iranians piece by piece, then you're gonna see the stock market go higher. Right? Gold, however, it's been acting a little bit weird. Even though it seems like things are getting worse, gold keeps going lower. So it's like this and like that. Good afternoon to you, Pearl. So yeah, to answer your question, Matomi, I do believe that based on what I'm looking at, it does look like the market structure is bullish right now. However, overall, it's going to be bearish, it seems. Now, coming back, I need you guys to focus on this part, okay? We're going to look back at this historical data over here for a little bit, all right? Market was bearish, okay? It was a big bearish move, blah, 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 blah. And then a market structure shift has happened over here, right? This is the last lower high over here. And then price broke above it, right here. Very simple line. Price broke above it and it created displacement. Price came down, it filled the displacement, and then it went higher. All right. Now, at this level, as you can see over here, at this level, you could see multiple times price has come down to it, respected it, went higher, etc., etc. So overall, realistically speaking, if price were to go lower than this level over here, this level that this last literally by the bottom wick over here, if price were to go lower than here, then it is going to be 100% bearish move. So while it is in a overall bigger picture, like in a macro look, it is bullish, it is still essentially in a consolidation zone. It is a bullish structure in a consolidated zone, and price came down and it did another mini, like the bigger picture, bullish. The micro picture, also bullish. So there's also a micro market structure shift over here to the upside, okay, with displacement and everything. It's beautiful. However, the liquidity is not reflecting it. Yes, this is gold. The liquidity is not reflecting it. We are constantly in a state of consolidation. And this is, honestly, if you ask my honest opinion, it's the worst time to trade gold. It really is the worst time to trade gold. The best thing you guys can actually do is look at Forex charts. Because if you look at the Forex charts, you're going to see Forex is looking a lot better. You're going to see some real nice moves on Forex. You're going to see like a trend continuation. You're going to see these sharp moves. You know, even Forex is looking like it's in consolidation. You're gonna see all of these moves. You're gonna catch nice moves on Forex, a lot better than the standard that we're used to with gold. So Forex, much nicer. Anything against like that's not using the US dollar pair, it's so much better. Euro Euro against the pound looks really nice. I mean, if you look at this price action, looks really good. Euro JPY, if you look at this price action, looks really good. If you look at British pound, Japanese yen, if you look at this price action, looks pretty good. So if you stop paying attention to just gold, you're actually expanding your limitations. You're not limited to just one single thing. Gold right now, it really is heavily manipulated. The amount of manipulation, exactly, bro. Absolutely. There's a lot of manipulation today. So that being said, you guys need to understand in order to level up your trading game, how do you avoid manipulation? How do you avoid the bullshit that Donald Trump is doing? How do you avoid that shit? You simply need to understand market structure. That is like your core. That is your dead center core that you truly need to understand, which is market structure. If you don't understand market structure, you're gonna have a very hard time understanding how to map out the charts. You're gonna have a very hard time how to understand how to map out these levels. So you have to understand market structure. It is really important. I'm back. I've passed FTMO again. Vlad, I remember you, bro. Well done. Can we have a round of applause for Vlad? Well done, my guy. Well done. So, that being said, yeah, I see a lot of people joining the Telegram. Thank you and welcome. Momo and Billy and Raza and Jordan. Welcome. Be sure to join the mentorship. Don't be shy. Write in the chat. Say hello. I would like to get the ebook. I would like to get the mentorship. I'd like to get the bonus. I mean, you guys literally have all the options. And Abri, I see you join as well. So everyone, welcome to the Telegram. It's a friendly place. It's a place where you're gonna make friends. It's a place where you're gonna get a lot of knowledge because it's not a signal group. It is literally, it is literally, what should we call it? It's literally an educational platform. It's an educational place. It's your one-stop place to learn how to trade. You know, I think what the problem is with my hair, the fact that I just showered and I use conditioner, so now my hair is like, you know, I need to do like an advertisement for like Head and Shoulders or something, you know, like silky smooth hair. You know, I need like a slow motion effect for my hair. Anyway, bro, I have a swing account at 90,000 and my newly passed swing is 105K. I was wondering if I can merge them. I did hear people merging accounts before. I've never done it. I've never had to do it because, like I said, for me, I don't like to trade funded accounts. I like to trade a funded account, withdraw my money, and put it in the real account. I like to use the real account much better because I don't like these rules, these limitations. I'm by the pool in Italy, close to Rome right now. That's pretty cool, bro. Do analysis on my hair. Should I do a hair analysis? Okay, so I've got a bit of consolidation in this area. Okay, you can see price is consolidated. It's rejecting off of this level and it's going back. So you can see that there's multiple highs and lows. And then this area has had a lot of resistance. And then now you could see the cup handle, right, of this receding trend line. and then it's gonna be Head and Shoulders, right? You see the Head and Shoulders because now it's gonna go from this low point, this higher low over here. This is where it's going to go up to TP. Huh? 1, 2, 3. That's it. Oh my days. Hey Zahra. Good morning to you. Nazisko, how you doing? All right, guys, back to the charts. That's funny. Hair analysis. So yeah, I've caught this trade over here. I've had 5 break-even trades and then one trade that I caught with a nice push. And in fact, today in this trade that I've taken, I actually haven't used 1 minute or 5 minutes or 15 minutes. I was using a 30-minute time frame today for gold because when I see really bad price action like this, the higher the time frame, the better. So in my case, 30-minute time frame. So for me, scalp trading is always 15 minutes and less. but today I scalped with a 30-minute time frame. So yeah, that is the gist of it. So let's take a look at Bitcoin. Before I go to Bitcoin, actually, any questions about gold? Liquidity sweep, yeah, there was a sweep over here today. A little bit of a liquidity sweep, yeah, a little bit. There were multiple sweeps. This black line over here, okay, it is a level of resistance. It is a resistance level. Support resistance, you know, the easy stuff. I'm very bullish on gold. Like this is like literally right here. This wick has been filled and now it's going to go higher. So it's going to be targeting this level, which is 4,492, which is what I have marked yesterday. Gold up. Well, yeah, we're looking at the same chart, right? Look it up in the UK. I've got a company named a little bit of this, a little bit of that, limited. That's crazy. Actually, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Why do I think of there's a song by 50 Cent? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get that in the club when you hear the shit. Drop it like it's hot. Tip it out that. Go shake that thing. You work that thing. Let me see it go up and down. Who's singing that song? That's 50 Cent, right? Stuff up in the club. I'm like, who you weirdest G unit in the house? Yeah, that's my shit. I'm young from it. Old moves. It's Candy Shop. It's Candy Shop, bro. I haven't heard that song in so long. Probably gonna rock to it today. I would play music because, like, I would, but it wouldn't let me because, you know, copyright and shit. Yeah. And I remember when 50 Cent came out, bro. It's crazy. And then there was like some rapper in Dubai came out. He called himself 50 Fils. But yeah, I was very bullish on this trade, but because I've entered heavy, it was a scalp trade. And since it was a scalp trade, I've caught the move and I closed TP over here. And that's it. Price is respecting this level, as you can see, multiple times. It created support over here, came down, relative equal lows, and then now it's just pushing higher, right? If you guys master these liquidity concepts, believe me, guys, wallah al-azim, I swear to God, if you understand liquidity concepts, you don't need anything. You don't need indicators. You don't need shit. You don't need anybody. You don't need me. You literally don't need me. You just need to understand liquidity concepts. And how do you understand liquidity concepts? Join the mentorship. It's free. It's starting in 50 minutes. In 50 minutes, I'm going to be going live to my community in the Discord doing the mentorship. So you guys are welcome to join. It is free, but you just need to register. You'll need me anyway. That's so sweet. Habibi, salam. Salam. We always need, you know what? I need you guys to. Wallah. I need you guys. You're so sweet. Maria and AS. Did it just bleep because I said AS? Bleep? Is it a beep or a bleep? That's crazy. Be sure to join the Telegram, guys. Telegram is the main area. Discord is the learning area. All right? But Telegram is the main area because I see Bami has joined 500 has joined. So be sure to join the Telegram. Okay. Once you're in the Telegram, ask questions. Be like, hello, how can I join the mentorship? You're going to have my team reach out to you, friendly people, or even the community. Since I'm live, I can't like multitask, but you're going to have people helping you over there. All right. So, any other questions about gold before I head over to Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin has had some crazy moves, and we seriously need to take a look at Bitcoin, guys. It's been a while since I've done some Bitcoin analysis, so it's really important. It's truly important to check out what's going on with the Bitcoin. You gotta see what's going on with the Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. BTC is on fire. If it's on fire, it means it's going up. BTC is not on fire. It's a falling ice cube. We love gold. Yes, I know. Women absolutely love gold. Who's AS? A man or woman? I will get jealous. AS is the man. He's my best friend. My only friend. Doesn't BTC get affected when they print USD? Yes, they do, obviously, because BTC is against the dollar. So it's we're looking at Bitcoin slash USDT. I mean USD, right? So for sure, Bitcoin also dumps every time things get bad in the Middle East, like war or whatever. Things get bad, Bitcoin dumps. BTC is on fire, liquidity wise. Yeah, it is. It is on fire. I need to move the camera so you guys can actually see me centered. Yeah, there we go. I'm a bit more centered. Because like I'm leaning to the left, but if I move this here, you can see it on the YouTube. Actually, no, I'm good. This is good. Pretty good. Okay, so what else? All right, let's get into BTC. Okay, let's look at these levels. You can see price is it just keeps dumping. Actually, it really is dumping, and it's gone actually way past my level. So you can see the levels that I posted in the Telegram and Discord. Price broke through, rejected off of this level, then came down, respected it, dumped. So when it dumped, continued going lower, broke through with a perfect 50% point, came back down, respected it, dumped again, came back up, respected it. Now it's continuing to dump. So obviously things are pretty bad. So based on some research, Bitcoin dropped from 77K, 65K in 72 hours because macro tightening, no federal cuts, stronger dollar, removed the floor while record ETF outflows and long-term holder distribution removed the bid, leverage liquidations at the rest once support broke. So once the support broke, obviously it's textbook liquidity flush where the macro headline just triggered the move that the failed rising channel breakouts is already telegraphed. So basically, it's a classic move of support right here. See this level of support, this level of support, this level of support just broke through every single one of them. So we're gonna have to go on a daily time frame at this point and to see way beyond the chart to see what is happening over here. Way beyond. This is 2024 data that we're looking at. Okay, I'm gonna go on the 4-hour time frame. All right. So the last level over here. Okay. Yeah, you could see price is at this level. It's literally at the level right now. So you're gonna see some moves over here. Qasim, how you doing, bro? You good? You Gucci? Guys, be sure to join the trading community on the Telegram and also join the mentorship. The mentorship is gonna be in 45 minutes. So I'm gonna be ending the live in the next 15, 20 minutes just so I can get some rest with my voice. I was up 2K target, but my 4K. I was up 2K target was 4K. My emotions was and over trading. Qasim, you're always like greedy guy, bro. You're always like extremely, like you literally always end up losing, bro, because you're not sticking to your rules. Stop being greedy, my guy. Wallah. There we go. Everyone's selling to have money for SpaceX IPO, bro. I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong because I'm actually I never do individual stocks, but I'm looking to buy. As soon as the SpaceX comes out, I'm looking to buy for sure, bro. He's been making moves. Elon's been making moves. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's been making moves. See how price is reacting off to this level perfectly? Very cleanly. Look, it just rejected off over here. Very high chance for it to go higher now and then come up to this high over here, like in this area, before dumping even lower. Very high chance. Used to copy trade from lies and signals and now it can make 801K with a 50-60% win rate. That's very good. 12 Juni is coming. Yeah. Guys, what do you think about I'd rather invest in Anthropic, to be honest. I wouldn't invest in OpenAI. OpenAI, they were the leaders of AI technology, but um I don't know. They fell short. They fell short for sure. I'm more into Anthropic. Anthropic's pretty good. Inshallah, Qasim, inshallah. So it looks like till next Monday start time. Guys, what do you think about FIFA? Which team are you guys supporting? We're gonna be having a point system, by the way, just so you guys know, we're gonna be having a point system SCT club where you're gonna be able to actually win prizes by, collecting points. Like dead ass, you guys, you wanna make some side hustle income. You're gonna get a lot of points, guessing game and voting, and there's gonna be a lot of things. We're gonna be mixing FIFA with trading, so it'll be fun. For all the FIFA fans out there, they're gonna have, uh, you know, all the FIFA fans out there, you're gonna be able to, talk about football, also trading. I have a 2-for-1. All right, so Bitcoin reacting to this level, no surprise, no surprise over there. Okay, let's see if it holds, but I don't think so. Imagine if we just caught the low. Like we just caught the low and price is just gonna take off from here. Imagine that. That'd be crazy. Do what again? I'm buying SpaceX when employees start selling and supply releases happen towards August. You think so? Yeah, not a bad idea. Can you look at Solana chart for a second? Yes, I could. Solana reminds me of Luna. I wonder where Luna went. All right, Solana seems like it's dumping. Look, Solana is going to reflect off of Bitcoin. Whatever Bitcoin does, Solana is going to react to it. You'll never find Solana going up when Bitcoin is going down. If Bitcoin's going down, so is every other crypto coin. Yep. Okay, so the dollar, how's the dollar doing? Nah. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm anticipating with gold. I'm anticipating gold to go higher. So today for New York session, what I believe is gonna happen is I believe for New York session today, we're gonna end up seeing price coming down. I'm gonna go in the 15-minute time frame. What I believe for New York session today is prices is gonna come down and do some sweeps down either here, down either here. We're looking at 15-minute time frame. Either price is gonna do some sweeps over here in this area. So let me like mark chart it for you guys. It's either going to do some sweeps over here, or it's going to do some sweeps over here, or finally it's going to do some sweeps over here. In these three areas, these are your three core areas where you want to buy. This is the three core areas where you want to buy. That's it. You buy in these areas, and you're going to see price is going to be taking off higher. All right. But you can't just buy blindly. Wait for the sweeps. Okay. Wait for the sweeps. Don't be part of the sweep. Wait for the sweeps. Yes, but 50 is very important. 50? When you talk about Solana, where's Luna? Bro, I don't know where Luna is. I haven't seen him in a while. He got liquidated, bro. I don't think so. I don't think so. He's good. He's good with Solana. He's probably just busy. Rashid Al Qami, where do you think I'm from? Take a guess. Do that beep again, bro. I didn't do any beep. It's automatic. I want to hear it. I really want to hear it. I really want to hear it. Am I using SMC strategy? No, I'm not. I'm not. For me, I'm a liquidity trader, so I use liquidity strategy. My strategy is pretty simple, bro. I didn't even invent my strategy. It's just like I look at price action and I understand what price is trying to tell me, and then I trade based off of price action. And it's like the ones in the videos you see when someone curses. Yes, basically. But I want to hear it. I want to hear that fucking shit. You probably heard it right now, right? Bro, gold this time sell. You might be right, bro, but just wait. Wait for the market to open up. This is not the time to trade. Right now, absolutely not the time to trade. Do it again. You'll send it in Telegram. No, don't put it in the main Telegram. Obviously, send it to me private DM because I actually want to hear it. Right. All right, guys. Any other questions related to trading? Anything else? Any other questions? Plenty to talk about, guys. Don't be shy. Like, guys, come on. Plenty of questions to ask. Plenty of things to ask. I use a bot and trade manually too, bro. Trading manually is always better because you're in full charge and full control of your trading stuff. But I would suggest you stay away from um, bot trading. I would suggest staying away from bot trading. Because bot trading, the problem with bot trading is the fact that, let's just think about it logically, right? Have you ever heard anyone in the world who's like a multimillionaire because of bots? Like, be honest with yourself. Have you ever seen anyone in this world who's like a multi-billionaire because of bot trading? It doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. Bot trading is not something that makes people rich. It only works for some time, and then it just goes away. Because bots, they follow codes or rules. If this happened, then I will do this. But the market constantly evolves. It constantly changes. Chart color, if you don't mind, Tay Hadi. Sure, bro. It's the background is the third, right? The third gray, and then the symbol, okay, it's this blue over here. Okay, so go from the blue section, not the first one, which is the darkest one, not the second one, it's the third one. All right, and then obviously the bearish candle, it's the white. Okay, you can use like bright white or a bit of gray. I added a bit of gray. I feel like it's better, but I'll make it white just so it's more clear for you guys. Okay, and then the border and the wicks, just black and black. That's it. Owner, how you doing, bro? Even your bot is greedy, bro. His bot is the greediest bot of all bots. Retail won't trust IPOs after SpaceX and Anthropic will be better ROI. Look, anything to do with AI, my money is there. Anything to do with AI, that's where my money is. All right. هلا عماد. ازيك? How you doing, bro? You're welcome, Tay Hadi. I hope V is here for the mentorship. I have no idea. If you guys want to join the mentorship, guys, I suggest you join. You know, I'll get. It's already free as it is. The mentorship is free. Um, but you guys want to learn how to chart your charts? I'll give you guys a free one today. All right, so forgive me, guys. It just bleeps, bro. I want to hear the bleep. Just do one thing, AS. Do a screen recording. Like start a screen recording right now, and just send it to me on Telegram. If I make an AI, will you invest 500k AED? Only AED? I have a limit sell on 3386. Is this on the stock market? I love how it smashed my freaking TP so cleanly. And now it's reacting, like it's literally reacting to it. Might be like a sweep before it goes higher, creating relative equal lows. So let's see. All right, let's see what's happening on gold. All right, gold is going towards this level with displacement. That's good. Pretty much exactly what I anticipated. Very clean moves. This is gonna go higher. It's gonna go target this level over here, 4584. Bleep it. Shit, okay. I just said shit. Does that bleep it? Fucking hell. That's crazy. Does the bleep sound nice? I want to hear it, bro. Send it to me. I'll hear it right now. Oh, it did. Okay, perfect. Send it to me. I'll play it live to you guys. I mean, you guys are already hearing it, so. Um, how did you create the animation thing on the live? It's from my editing team. I've got a fantastic editing team. Love him. All right. What else? What else are we talking about today, guys? Any other questions? Right now, we're just waiting for the market to do its thing. We've already got the levels. We've already got the liquidity. It's coming in. We already have an idea of where price wants to go, and we already know where it wants to go, which is up here. We have a market structure shift. So gold, I'm anticipating it to come down. Once the New York session comes in, I'm anticipating it to come down, sweep liquidity, and then just go higher. And then tomorrow, it's going to be a reversal of whatever happened today. That's what I think. Why are you guys laughing? Is it the bleep? How bad is the bleep? Okay, where is the bleep? Did you send it to me? Okay, hold on. Bleep it. Shit, okay. I just said shit. Does that bleep it? Fuck hell. That's crazy. Oh shit. It's literally like the memes. And it's funny because I said the F word and you can still hear me saying it, yet there's the bleep. So now it's like making the F word sound more like it makes it stand out even more. What is the point? What is the point? It's like coughing and farting. You guys are crazy. Which time frame are we looking at right now? This is 4 hour. Now it's 15 minutes. Look at that. Look at how perfect it reacts to these levels, guys. Look at that. It's just perfect. Algorithmic liquidity levels, guys. Can't make this up. You can't make this up. You can't make up these sniper literal reactions. You can't make this up. Levels that I post every single day on the Discord and the Telegram for free. You're gonna be live for New York? Probably not, because right now I'm live, and then mentorship in 25 minutes. Yep. And then going out. Got stuff to do. I mean, anything to get more people into the live, like Safeguard or something. Yeah, I mean, look, I've got like whoa. I've got like thought I heard something. I've got like a very casual, way of talking. So it's not like I'm formal, like business orientated. Yes, I'm a businessman. Ho 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 ho. No, I kind of like I'm just myself. I'm very transparent. The way I talk to you guys on TikTok is the way I talk to my friends in real life. It's the way I talk to everyone. Like this is just me. I don't know how to wear a mask and be a different person. I'm just me. So being me, I end up saying the F word a couple of times, right? And I don't mean it as an insult. It's just part of my vocab. So yeah, it's good that they added the bleep. In a way, I kind of like that. That's what makes you shine. Ah, thank you. Shiny for soul. All right, we've completed an hour, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up right now because I gotta just prepare for the course. Neva blocked. Any other questions, guys? Don't miss my signal, guys. Neva, don't forget, don't miss her signal. You guys want signals? Go to Neva. You guys want knowledge? Stay here. You guys want signals? Quickly go to Neva. Quick, quick. She's gonna give you guys signals. Go get the signals. Go take your financial savings and bet on the market from somebody you don't even know. It's crazy. I have a buy position from 4447. Oh, very nice. Oh, I know what you did over there. Very good. But AS, I noticed something about you. You are a bot. You're a bot. Because you don't sleep. Every nice move, you're always the first one to take it. Ah, that's hilarious. Actually hilarious. All right, guys. Oh, geez. Sajad, why? Why would you sell? Bruh. I'm looking at the charts, all right? And I'm looking at 447. Why would you sell over here, bro? There is literally nothing that happened over here that gives you an indication to sell. You know? You're new. Bro, if you're new, join the mentorship today. Come join the mentorship today. Because literally today I'm teaching chapter 1. And because I'm feeling generous, because I'm feeling very generous, anyone who wants to join the mentorship is going to be able to join it for free today. Because the mentorship, look, essentially mentorship is free, okay? Essentially it is free, okay? But for me, giving free stuff to people, a lot of people don't appreciate it. A lot of people, they come and they abuse anyone doing anything for free. So in the end, I said, you know what? I'll teach you guys free mentorship. However, you guys got to register under my link because then now I know you're committed. Now I know you're serious. Now I know you're actually supportive for all the time I'm putting in for you guys. So just for today, you don't need to register or anything if you don't want to. If you do want to, you got a lot of benefits using my registration link because you're not just going to register and that's it, I benefit. No. You register under my link and guess what? You get X2 deposit of whatever you deposit with the broker that I'm collaborating with. X2. So if you put $100, you're going to have $200 in your account. If you put $200, you're going to have a $400 account, etc., etc. So if you guys want to be a part of that and take advantage of that, because I always bring the best for my community, then just come through. The link is in the Telegram. So you're going to have to click on the link tree, join the Telegram. And when you're in the Telegram, you got to click on the pinned message. You're going to find my registration link over there. So one time, we'll teach you guys, since today is charting, today's technical analysis. Chapter 1 is technical analysis. So you guys are going to be able to study technical analysis. Very simple stuff. Very, very simple stuff. Okay? The week after, I'm going to be teaching market structure and the strategy. The week after, it's going to be liquidity concepts, which is the core. And the week after that is the final one. It's a combination of chapter 1, 2, and 3 and how to put all of them together into one single way of reading the charts and being a profitable trader. So the link is in my bio. If you can't find it, literally just join the Telegram and say hello. I'd like to join the mentorship. I'd like to get the ebook, and I'll also like to register under your link because I support you and I like how I'm learning from you. So, yeah, come through Telegram into the Discord, and if you guys need anything, let me know, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yep. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in today. I will also post the liquidity levels for gold, Bitcoin, and NASDAQ shortly before New York session. So be sure to turn up over there. And if you guys want to join the mentorship, also be sure to head into the Telegram right now. We are starting in 15 minutes. 15 minutes can change your freaking life in trading. You don't have to be stuck being confused or with signal providers anymore. You just gotta freaking show up. I can't spoon feed you guys. I can't do more. Okay? You guys need to show up. You guys need to click the Telegram link in my bio, in my link tree. Click on the link tree, go to the Telegram, join it, and say hello. I'd like to join the mentorship. And my team is going to reach out with you and going to put you in the Discord where you're going to be able to sit for an hour, ask me all trading related questions to chapter 1. You can't ask me strategies because I don't teach strategies in chapter 1. Chapter 1 is simply technical analysis. So if you guys want to literally level up your charting and figure out how I make these levels and how I mark these levels, just join the mentorship for your own good. It's for you guys. All right. Link in the bio. Telegram is over there. If you have any questions, I'll see you guys. Peace out.